Hi guys, Spartan765 here. Today I'm doing a video review on a rifle I picked up a while ago. This is the Century Arms C39. What that is, that's a milled receiver AK. You can get it for about 550 bucks. One thing that's very unique about this rifle is it's 100% American made. Every single part of this rifle is American made, which no other company does. Century Arms, people have said, oh, they're garbage, they're hit and miss, they're okay, they've improved their quality. And I've bought a lot of Century Arms products over the years. Say probably about 25% of them have had to go back to the factory to have either canted front sights fixed or other stuff that I just didn't want to deal with myself. Not that fixing a canted front sight is difficult, it's just, it shouldn't be like that from the factory. Now there were a couple of changes I made to this gun right off the bat. First off, I'm going to tell you right away, the furniture on this thing is not what the gun comes with. With the exception of the pistol grip here, that is what the gun comes with. What I bought for the pistol grip is I bought an American-made Arsenal mid-length buttstock and a Bulgarian-style black polymer handguards, mil-spec handguards from Arsenal. So they're the top of the line as far as your polymer stock sets go. I don't cheap out on stuff like that. I think it was like $100-some bucks for both of them together. Very, very firm rifle. Nothing wrong with this rifle. No canted front sight, no chipping on the crown, no canted gas block, nothing. This thing is absolutely perfect. Took her to the range. She does about 2.5 inches at 100 meters with Tula ammo. 2.5, 3 inches, I want to say, with the Tula ammo. Obviously, that can be improved upon with match-grade ammunition. That's not a problem at all. These puppies do have chrome-lined barrels, which is one thing that's nice. It's definitely going to increase the life of your AK. One thing about them that I do not like, I'm going to point that out right away. The front sight on these is not windage adjustable at the front sight. It's only windage adjustable at the rear sight, which limits your options for rear sights. If you want to get a repeat sight or something, you have no windage adjustment in your front sight, which means you're limited to something that's adjustable on the rear sight, like an RPK sight, or something else that's adjustable. The RPK sights, they've got the adjustable clicks. I mean, I don't really think they're that precise. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Not that precise, but there's options out there too that are very fine increment adjustable sights. Now, when you buy a sight for this gun, you're going to want to make sure you get the AK-47 sight, not the AKM sight. There is a difference. The AK-47 sight goes to 800 meters on the milled receivers. The AKM sight goes to 1,000. If you get the other one, it's going to be too long, or too short. Or too long, and you're going to have inconsistent readings when you adjust your sight. Now, this rifle is pretty much, like I said, identical to a standard milled AK in all respects. The internals are pretty much the same. The gun itself does not weigh a whole lot more than an AKM. One thing that's nice about the milled receivers is you're going to get a little bit more accuracy because you're shooting from a more stable platform. Your durability is definitely going to go up a little bit. As far as your durability. Your reliability is probably going to be about the same. These rifles are absolutely phenomenal. If you can pick one up, they're about $5.50. This compensator on here looks kind of cheesy, looks kind of stupid, But I'm going to tell you one thing. Century got it right designing this compensator. This thing recoils like an AR. There's not that much recoil on this. Pull it up, line it up, and when you shoot it, it almost feels like you're shooting an AR as far as the recoil goes. It's very minimal. So they definitely did something right with this compensator. I don't think the compensator looks that goofy, but a couple of my buddies said it looks dumb and I should take it off. And I told them, hey, I don't put shit on my gun or have shit on my gun for looks. Looks matter nothing to me. All that matters is functionality. Well, looks do matter a little bit, like the stock, Yes, they do matter a little bit, but functionality definitely takes the top shelf over looks, or aesthetics. But yeah, very nice gun. Your sling points here, standard AK for milled. Side of the stock, and on the gas tube. These will not accept a milled receiver bayonet. They have no bayonet lug up here. Nothing at all. There's no bayonet lug. As well, there's no cleaning rod. Okay, not that big of a deal for me. I mean, I wish it would have been there, you know, because it's always nice to have that cleaning kit and cleaning rod. I got the cleaning kit in the buttstock. Doesn't do a whole lot of good if there's not really a rod there to clean it with, but whatever. For 550 bucks, this gun is very easily comparable in quality to some higher end guns. I mean, I've handled several arsenals, and this thing is honestly comparable to an arsenal as far as the quality of the build goes. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I mean, the quality of this thing is just phenomenal. I mean, this is probably the best thing Century Arms makes. I couldn't believe it. I didn't expect it to be this nice. Oh, and it also has a widened paddle mag release, too. Comes stock in the gun. That's really nice they put that on there. Gun is very, very nice, very accurate, very durable, very lightweight. Like I said, I'd get a mid-length stock for it. That all depends on your personal opinion. I don't really care for the full lengths. I'd rather have a Wasser length style stock, or the Comblock length, which is the short length. This is the mid-length, a little bit longer. You know, it's a little bit more wieldy, a little bit easier to sight in on. The American style stocks that are like this long are a joke. I hate those things. But yeah, you guys got any comments or questions on this rifle? Feel free to send me a message. Oh shit, I forgot to mention these are Parkerized too. So that's another thing. You're not dealing with no dumb Duracoat or any crappy paint that'll chip off. It's Parkerized. But yeah, any comments, questions, send me a message. Part 7.